Whiskey Tango 01 Ireland, Whiskey Tango 01 Ireland, UDX 483 South Carolina trying.
Hey, UDX 483 South Carolina, UDX 483 South Carolina. You don't need to try, brother. You don't need to try. You're making a hell of a trip to Northern Ireland. Your friend Andy, over.
Roger, Andy, I got you 7 and 9 and 710 plus. Man, you're pounding me over here in the Carolinas. Good to hear you as always. I tell you, when I turn on my radio and you're the first thing I hear, that's a beautiful sound, my friend.
Okay, my friend, there's our UDX from Carolina. UDX, good to hear you, buddy. Good to hear you. You enjoy the conditions. My friend, good to hear you. Your friend Andy in Northern Ireland. We appreciate the comeback. Over.
Roger, Andy, Roger. I don't know what went wrong there, but something went awry. But anyway, yeah, like I said, anytime I hear you, the first thing I hear is always a good day. UDX 483, Operator Steve, Andy, always good to hear you, my friend, and we will do this again. UDX 483, we're standing by.
Okay, UDX 483, UDX 483, UDX 483, enjoy the DX and the rest of the weekend, what's left of it, your friend down there in Northern Ireland, God bless you, bye-bye.
Click, click, click.
Good morning around Carolina. Good morning, UDX 483, UDX 534. Good morning time around the east side, UDX 483, UDX 534.
Roger, Ryan, you're making a good trip this morning. I got a little bit of a high static bank, but it's not terrible. But I got you in there 7 and 9 as usual. UDX 483 standing by. I must not have got back to you. UDX 534, UDX 483, we're standing by.
Yeah, I hear you in there. Steve. I got somebody playing music and whatnot. Sounds like the fellas from 38, but I heard you in there. I just wanted to jump in and wave a hand.
Roger. Well, we appreciate it. We enjoyed it. Like I said, I got you 7 and 9, 7 and 9. UDX 483, we're standing by.
Hey, how about you 483? 483, this is well, it'll be a good day at the end, and I'm sure I'll catch you out and about on another frequency, but yeah, I got a bunch of hash and trash coming in, so until then, excuse me, UDX 483, UDX 534, we're going to stay. Stay, Steve.
Click, click, click. 1108 Maine. Yes, indeed, my friend. 1108 Maine. I got a good copy on you, my friend. UDX 483. We're standing by.
UDX 483. This is 1108 in the great state of Maine. Copy.
Roger, I've got you 8 and 9, 8 and 9. Got good audio, my friend, without a doubt. UDX 483. We're waving a hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I was told by 268 in Texas you cannot wave a hand on a radio, so I will say hello to 1108 in Maine, my friend.
Okay, I'll tell you what, you can go ahead and wave that hand virtually. Thank you very much for coming back to me. Just bringing this equipment out of the mall for us. Got home after the vacation during the summer, going up to camp and all that, and so we just want to make sure everything's working okay.
Yeah, Roger, it's working fine. Making a fine trip without a doubt. I don't know what you're using, but it's doing the job for you. Here in the great state of Maine, talking to you
start. I guess I'll start the antenna using an IMAX, the 5/8 wave antenna, driving it with an RM Italy KL703, and pushing it with a Ranger RCI 2995, and talking to it on a Delta M2 test mic. And I'm peaking out just around 300 watts. Back to you.
Roger, Roger. Well, you nailed the head on two things. I want the KL703. I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, but I'm convinced that's what I'm going to do. I am talking on a Delta M2 microphone. I am putting it out through a Anytone Quad 5 Plus, which is like the CRT 6900s. I don't have the Top Gun technology, and I don't have the N2. I went with just the Plus. I wish I would have gotten the Plus N, which had the better noise reduction, but you know, $246. I'm tickled pink that I got this radio. It gets nothing but good reports, so I'm really happy with it. I'm driving a Texas Star MC250. It's a antique Texas Star, of my understanding, possibly their first version of two pills. I call her the old dirty girl because when I got it, it was filthy, filthy, filthy. And she's kind of like old dirty girl too, because she puts out well and she don't mind doing it. But I'm putting that up through a Mako V58, which is my temporary antenna at the moment, sitting at about 22 feet. So that's what I'm doing. That's where she's going. And like I said, you're making a fine trip to the Carolinas this morning. I'm about 30 miles west of the east coast of South Carolina, just outside of Charleston. Operator on this end is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. I am running my camera right now for my YouTube channel, which is UDX-483. So as long as you don't mind being out on YouTube, you can hear yourself later on today, QSL.
QSL on that one, definitely yourself. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm listening to you, watching the meter, and yeah, you're bouncing between a 5 and all into the red, almost a 20 when you speak up. But normal conversation, it's right around 5 and 9, which is fantastic. And you're definitely stepping over top of the other traffic. I will tell you that there's no Texas Star like an old Texas Star. The dirtier the better. I know that from personal experience. Right now, with this KL703, I'm only running it on mid power, not high power. I'm watching my meter. It is banging against the side, so I got to be real careful. I don't want to push it too hard. I just want to make sure everything's working right. But man, you're doing a good job up here in the state of Maine. I'm right here very close in the greater Portland area. And the name here, JW, that's Juliet Whiskey. And nice to make your acquaintance. And I'll let you move on to the next contact. 11 away. I'll be clear on your final.
Roger, JW. Well, it's definitely a pleasure to make the contact, and I'm not sure where this is going to go. If I continue to get contacts like this, I'll put out a video entitled Catch and Release with today's date on it, the frequencies that I run, and if I don't get enough to fill up the full 28 minutes, I'll put an individual video out with your call sign and your name, and you can find it that way. But if you see it's under UDX-483, it'll also say Mud Bucket. That's my AM handle, is Mud Bucket, like a bucket of mud. But if you see a catch and release, it'll be catch and release number 1, and you'll be at about 10 a.m., 10:56. 10:55 is probably about where we started, so it'll be around there, just in the first few minutes, about first 5-6 minutes of the video anyway. Otherwise, you'll see your call sign and so forth there. QSL? of you. I may have lost you, but I hear Europe calling. UDX 483, we're standing by. 196, I do believe it was 196. Can you QSY to 370? CQs, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQDX, UDX 483 standing by. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm having a hard time hearing you, but I do hear you. UDX 483 standing by. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said, I can hear you. I believe that was 196. I believe I heard on 375, but my conditions seem to be dropping out a little bit at the moment. UDX 483, South Carolina, we're standing by. Yeah, it's coming up a little bit. Yeah, I'm still having a hard time making it out. I'm standing by. Yeah, what the problem is I've got two people coming back to me at the same time. That's why I'm not able to make it out. I've got two people coming in at the same time. UDX 483, we're standing by. Alright, now I've got no one. Now I got no one. Whoever's name ends in a November Yankee, give me a shot one more time. Yeah, I got you in there. Is it Andy? Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we're just not going to be able to do it at this point. Like I said, I can hear you a little bit, and I think it was Andy or Danny, I'm not sure, Alpha November Yankee. I got that much. Yeah, I'm just not getting it real clear. It's tough over here. I'm dealing with a massive noise, static bank again, and I'm just not able to pull you out there, QSL. I got you, Danny. I did get Danny. I did get Danny, and in Europe, I've got that much. Danny, I greatly appreciate you reaching out to me. I really do. But that's about all I've been able to pull out of it is Danny. You definitely made the trip. I've got it on the video, so if this ends up being a catch and release, you can go out there and catch yourself just prior to 11 o'clock, probably about 10:59 on the clock on the bench, and it runs through 11:01 a.m. on the clock on the bench. UDX 483, we're waving a hand at you, Danny. Give me a call sign one more time. Give me your call sign.
Uniform Delta X-ray. Call sign is 1970.
I'm sorry, Danny. Somebody keyed up with you. It's really populated, and like I said, try your station calling for UDX. Please stand by. Let Danny try to give me his call sign one more time.
My call name is 1970.
1970. I think we have spoken before, haven't we? 1970. I got you in there, Danny. I got you in there that time. We'll call this a good contact. I've got you through to 11:02 a.m. on the clock, so I will put you out there today under 1970, or you will be in the catch and release. If I get enough audio on here, we'll go with a catch and release number 1, QSL.
Thank you to Uniform Delta X-ray. Thank you for the contact at 73.
Good morning.
Roger, Danny. Greatly appreciate you doing it, and we'll do it again with some better conditions. 00, I got you out there. Come on.
The frequency's in use, bullseye. The frequency's in use, dickhead.
UDX 483, we're standing by.
Yeah, 483, where's your QTH? 403, this is 2.
My QTH is South Carolina. I'm about 30 miles west of the east coast of South Carolina. QSL.
Yeah, QSL, no problem. We'll let you know you're 30 EV or Radio 5. This is 148 and I'm in northwest of London. You're coming in like a local.
Roger, Roger. I greatly appreciate you coming back to me without a doubt. Now, I don't know if this person in the background is talking about just doing a check-in is talking to me or not, but, you know, it's an open frequency. Sorry if I'm getting in the way, but, hey, it is what it is. UDX 483, we're standing by.
Yeah, you're moving into England. Some of these things we just always hear to show that you know you're working well. So we're waving and that you will catch you again. Bye-bye.
Roger, Roger. Person on this end is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. I greatly appreciate you reaching out to me, and if you didn't hear, I am recording for my channel, and I'm hoping to do a catch and release, which will be about a 28-minute video. So far, it's going pretty well. My channel is UDX-483 on YouTube, and as long as you don't mind, you're going to be included. You'll be at about 11:04 to 11:05 on the clock on the bench there, QSL.
Oh, QSL. Give me that, is that a YouTube channel, is it?
It's the same as my call sign, UDX-483, QSL.
Okay, we'll find you. And we'll have a listen. It'd be nice to have a listen, actually. But today you're working really well. You're right in the strawberry patch. You're coming in like a local.
Well, I greatly appreciate it. I've got you 7 and 8, 7 and 9, pretty much the whole transmission there. What was your call again?
Okay, my call sign is 26 Division 148, and my operator name is Paul, and we're northwest of London.
Roger, Paul. I think I may have spoken with you before. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure we have spoken before. But if not, hey, it was good to meet you, and we will do it again, I'm sure. UDX 483. South Carolina will be standing by, and again, greatly appreciate the contact, my friend.
No problem at all, no problems.
honestly, you're really, really strong. It's a pity I couldn't record you and send it back to you. And honestly, you're right for the strawberry batch. You're box plus 20, 25, over 9, no problem. You ain't come out the wrong yet. But we're busy at 73s and we'll catch you later. And I do appreciate the call from you. So this is 26148 Paul, Northwest London. We're clear with you, alright?
Roger, Paul. Well, the pleasure was all mine, and I'm amazed because I'm averaging about 180 whiskey, and I'm on a 5/8 wave ground plane sitting at about 7 meters there, QSL.
Well, it's definitely doing you the business. You should be able to get across the pond with ease, because you're blowing bloody smoke here, I'm telling you. Really, really strong.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad the conditions are well. This is going to make for a good video today. I'm pretty sure we're going to have catch and release number 1. That's where you will be. Catch and release number 1, QSL.
I appreciate that. We'll find this anyway. We'll find this and we'll have a listen. And if we can add a little note on the bottom, I will do so.
Roger, Roger. Well, again, my pleasure was all mine. UDX 483, South Carolina. We're standing by.
Okay, UDX 483, just want to let you know, UDX 483, Whiskey Tango 01, Northern Ireland, we're ballistic, buddy. You're making a beautiful trip. 73, bye-bye.
Whiskey Tango 01, man, you're definitely making the trip as well. You're definitely making the trip. I got you at 11:08 on the clock on the bench there, QSL.
QSL, buddy, you're making a beautiful trip into Northern Ireland. You're pinned down to 35 miles from Bal. 73, God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and a merry up and coming Christmas. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Andy. I hope all's well with you as well. You know, it's always a good day when I get to talk to Andy. UDX 483, we're standing by.
UDX 483, God bless you. Drive safely. You're pinned down to Northern Ireland. 73, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Andy. I had about 4 people coming in there with Andy, but he was definitely commanding the band, so if you want to give it another try, UDX 483, we're standing by.
Yeah, we're still here. Just think the owner frequency and the contextual. But UDX, we good to hear you. Over.
Hey, that diesel truck, you copy 148, Northwest London.
Yeah, I got everybody in there. UDX 483, we're standing by.
Yeah, 148 over in London. Yeah, I've got you there. I was trying to holler at that 483 and get myself on the video, but in the midst of the quiet there, I heard you, Mr. 148 over in London. Appreciate the comeback. 255 Andy out here in the diesel wagon. Yeah, we got Shandy, no problem. We got Shandy, no trouble at all. You're working well into my station, no problems. You're 9 in 5, they've got mobile. It says really good over here, Andy. Well, thank you there, 148. You're sounding real choice yourself over here. I'm in this Ford 483 or 438, I can't remember now. I'm in his backyard, and you're coming in just as good as he is. The UDX, see? Okay, I'll let you come in and see if you can get a barrel one. UDX 483, no problem. See you if you can hear Paul this way, 148. You've got Andy shouting you. I don't think you can hear him at the moment. He's trying to get back to you from his mobile. There's about a inside. Alright, there, Mr. 148. Appreciate it. Come back. Have a good night. Your way. And sometimes they call me Golf Echo 255 Andy. Part of that Golf Echo group over there on y'all side of the ocean. But enjoyed it. Have a good night. Your way. Enjoy the skill. 255 Golf Echo 255 in the diesel wagon. Yeah, we check in that 655 Andy's the wagon. Said you come in like a local. Please,
Northern Ireland, Andy, bye-bye.
Well, Andy, 255 Golf Echo, I got a good copy on you, my friend. You and 148, you're both booming in my radio. I got a room full of everybody this morning, and it's a wonderful thing. UDX 483, we're standing by.
all right there, 483, appreciate you. All right, now I'm going to try to check out that video and see if I can hear what this radio sounds like.
483, you're been Andy in Northern Ireland.
Roger, 255, I got you at 11:12 on the clock on the bench. 11:12 on the clock on the bench, and who knows, we might just happen to go live here in a few minutes. We're still trying to figure this whole thing out with the live, so if you don't hear it on there, you'll hear it on the, like I said, 11:12 on the clock on the bench. UDX 483, we're standing by.
All right there, 483, I'll let you get back to those on the other side of the ocean now. I'm in your backyard over here off of I-26. Catch you later, 255, steady back.
Well, you're on I-26. What mile mark are you at?
I'm crossing past the 186. I just crossed the 186 mile marker.
Eastbound, westbound?
UDX.
I'm headed eastbound, headed to Charleston. I'm slinging some of this old ice cream, all at Baskin Robbins ice cream.
Well, I hear you, I do. Well, you're sounding good over here with me. You're about, probably about 8 miles through the woods, my friend. UDX 483, we're standing by. Oh, that one's almost done.
Whiskey Tango 101, Northern Ireland, away on the truck.
Whiskey Tango 01, you're still booming in my radio. UDX 483, we're standing by.
Yeah, UDX 483, UDX 483, you're still making a lot of noise up in Northern Ireland. Your friend Andy said that's over.
Roger, Andy, I got... we should call this the Andy Show, I'm thinking. We're gonna end up calling this the Andy Show. UDX 483, we're standing by.
You check your UDX 483, UDX 483, your friend Andy in Northern Ireland, 73.
Click, click, click.
Hello, Andy over in Northern Ireland. This is Andy over here in South Carolina in a diesel truck. I talked to you earlier, but wanted to wave a hand again.
I think y'all double keyed on that one.
Oh, 10-4 Whiskey Tango, Andy over there in Ireland. This is Andy over here in South Carolina in a diesel truck. Just wanted to wave a hand. I talked to you earlier today.
Yeah, we hear you waving, buddy. We're waving right back. We got a pedophile. We got a pedophile here in Northern Ireland. His name's Jerry Granton. Jerry Granton, he's an Alpha Tango member, and he's keying us over. UDX 483. UDX 483. We got a Jerry Granton. We got a Jerry Granton. A pedophile, and he's waving over.
World Radio 256, I do believe it was. It's down a little bit low, but I do believe I heard World Radio 256. We're getting ready to start off, believe it or not, already catch and release number 2, and we just might go live with